Hello everyone and welcome to my stream. Let's see if everything's working out right. I see my stuff.
Yeah, Scam said he can't find your Twitch. You have yours set to private though, don't you?
It's public, but it's not an interesting Twitch to be on.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're not Legna under Twitch. You're like RAQ still, aren't you?
Yep.
I can't remember your username, but send it to him so he can find you.
Okay, cool. Everything's streaming now. Yeah, good enough. Oh no!
Oh no,
what? Guess where YouTube puts my little logo?
Right on top of your cards, don't they?
Right on top of your cards.
That's great.
So, let me break into studio mode here and do some on-the-fly editing.
Adjust it on the fly.
Mm-hmm. I know where else I can put
funny.
it, but I was just like, ew, that's strange. I'm not going to be able to see your cards. What?
You cheater. I can't see his card.
Oh no, it's not like
Your
that.
plan to cheat has been foiled by YouTube.
No, it's not like that. You know that.
Do I now?
You
Whenever
know
I'm clearly
that.
beating you in the hand, you start giggling uncontrollably. I think he knows. You got your little Millennium Eye there, Mr. Pegasus.
Mm-hmm.
I can read your thoughts.
Come on, stop. I'm trying to click the other thing. Thank you. It kept going like, oh, you want this block? I'm like, no, I want the block I'm like right above. There we go.
I kept giving you the wrong block.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Oh, Scam's watching us. Or you, or...
For whatever reason, there we go. It most likely is counting as me. Okay. And then I... Dang it! How do I not do that? There we go. It won't do it. So, just enjoy the countdown while I'm just gonna transition over. There we go. That was horrible. There we go. So now it's not blocking your cards. So whenever you want to invite me into a game, I am ready.
I've been sending you an invite for like the past like 5 minutes. Like, invite!
I'm coming. Calm yourself.
Well, you can't tell me, oh, if you want to invite me. It's like you're acknowledging like they're not coming through. Okay, so we should be good. 10,000 buy-in. That's boogie.
Yep. There we go.
So you're
Beautiful.
not at our first table. Or maybe we'll find out.
Hopefully everything works out and I'm actually gonna get your cards.
Right.
Well, not in the sense of like cheating. I just right now I can't
so they
tell.
come through, right.
So
Exactly. At least that first hand, you at least know.
yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got. Ooh.
Okay, he's got 73,000, dude. I don't know, man. He controls the table. He's got 60,000.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not liking this table.
Oh wait, here it comes. I'm gonna. Come on. Oh no, I think I had it off by a few inches. I'm seeing the your reputation right now.
No, that's where my cards went up. My cards went up next to the rep.
Next to it, not it.
Gotcha.
So, let's see.
Just edit again on the fly.
Yep, that's all I do now.
You just fix it as you go.
225. Nope. Okay. Yes. I'll call that.
You'll call
200.
that, huh? That's not that you got to play. I get to watch.
I wish it was the other way around. Oh, your
You
cards.
want 16,000. I don't know, is it worth that much? I guess I mean,
We don't have cards
on
on
We
here.
can easily bounce tables. I said, man, we could bounce tables, man.
No, I think I actually got this one.
Who you? You do. Look at you got the God's hand.
Yes. The only thing is that I can't see your cards anymore, so I don't know where they land up.
Look at you, man. You already tripled your outcome, man, on your first hand. I'm jealous.
While we're trying to figure out where your cards are.
Like you won, like as soon as the flop happened. So I was like, oh well.
Oh yeah.
This hand.
Do you think I was just unknowingly just going?
No, you know you got it right. The reputation kicked to the right.
Okay, so I'm actually just gonna fold out of this one, and hopefully you'll stay in, and I can.
God, man, they're like, hey, y'all agreed it okay. Not playing that, man. We might have to change tables though, because I don't know if I want to play with these high rollers.
Yeah.
Because he got that crap going on every time he comes in. 10K. Clearly he's got freaking money to just blow. He's a 37, so I don't know how.
Okay. So I guess however you fold last, prevented your cards from being shown. I'm guessing you folded like at the very beginning before you put anything down, so you couldn't even see what you folded or something like that. Because now I have your cards in view. There you go.
Yes, I folded, yeah.
So I'm ready when you, if you want to jump tables or not.
We'll go one more hand just to see, but it's not going to be worth playing in my opinion.
Okay. Wow, 100K
Because like
is
I
hot.
say, that's what I'm saying. And the problem thing is it starts with the guy in the red because he always, the past two hands he's gone all in, like immediately. So it kind of forces everyone's hand.
100K hot. Whew. I guess that's a strategy.
If he does it again, we'll just bail because that's not poker to me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Tournaments are fun, but the problem is like if you don't have a full table, by the time it gets down to the final two, it's not really gonna be. Oh my, we're bailing, dude. Unless you want to call 1,000.
No. I have a 10 jack, but that's not worth it.
Like we're at a 10K table, not like 100K where like 1,000's like chump change, you know?
I would have gotten 2 pair with a possible flush. Let me verify.
And then I'll re-invite you.
Okay. Just
I lost no chips.
tell me when you invite me so I'm not like, I haven't gotten it yet.
I don't know what you're talking about. Here, I'll invite you. Well, since you made 20K off of that hand, we'll go to a 20K table. Because I got like 200,000 or 300,000 spare chips.
Oh, I would have had a flush there. I would have gotten 50,000 again. I wouldn't have had the high card, but I would have gotten a flush.
Dang, you probably would have won then.
No, I would have lost. He had the high card.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I see what you mean now.
Woo. I'm folding and I'm getting out. I'm getting out. Somebody just left me here.
I told you I was leaving. I'm not playing, you know, 1,000 per hand. Well, 10,000 per hand, because the moment you call the 1,000, the next guy raises you 10, then you're stuck in a situation where you're like, I'm not gonna fold and just give up 1,000.
Okay, so send me the invite whenever you're ready.
Okay, third time sending it. Here it comes.
Wait, I said tell me. You didn't tell me. I'm looking at 8 other monitors.
I figured it'd come across your screen though.
I'm looking at 8 other monitors. And Twitch doesn't stream those notifications onto my YouTube, so I'm not like, oh.
Oh, gotcha.
There we go. I don't think Twitch is streaming the music either, but you only can do so much.
That'd be interesting.
It theoretically should be appearing on my stuff, but can I?
Is that just you and me, buddy?
I guess if I pause the video, that lets me not cheat. It's good not to cheat. Except
What are you doing?
just pausing the YouTube videos so I can't see your cards. So I'm not even
Oh, okay, that makes
tempted.
sense. Okay.
And then I'm gonna...
Achoo! Wow, nice pair!
Oops. Sorry for the noise. There we go.
Achoo! Nice pair!
I mean,
well, we're sitting at a
this
20k table, so...
This is nothing stopping you from cheating on me, but I trust you.
Trust me, I'm sitting here not even diddling with it. You're probably gonna beat me on that one. I had nothing. A pair of threes. Good for you.
I was actually hoping for the flush, but it never came.
Well, I had the straight, except missing one card on the flop, so I'm like, all I need is just the 4 to fall. Couldn't get it. Pair of 9s came rolling. I was like, really?
Go.
Figured, you know, someone would eventually join this table, but I guess, I don't know, man. It doesn't make, like, logically, it doesn't make sense to me. You have people who have, like, apparently millions and millions of chips, or hundreds of thousands of chips, but they're not... But they won't play at like the big boy tables. They'll go play at like the 10,000 tables, just keep ruining people's lives.
Okay. That didn't help me any. Okay.
And I really would hate to keep taking your money. This is like one-on-one isn't fun for me.
What?
It's fun.
You don't want to just take my money?
Nah, I feel bad.
Well, we could go to another 10,000, more likely of people coming.
We could.
Yeah. Yeah. You can keep it.
No. That's too fair.
I had a queen and an 8.
Almost a straight.
Almost a straight. A couple ways, but not what I needed.
I would do this hand if no one joins this table. Well, we'll go this hand and then we'll go one more, and then if not, we'll just go find another table.
Yeah.
It's never too early to get out of this.
It is never.
I really don't want to take all your money. What do you think you have that's better than what I have? I'm clearly not going to keep poking the bear if I don't have something. I'm about to get 20k or richer here, man. You've gone to the point where there's no return. And if you'll keep nickel and diming, I'll keep nickel and diming. I'm going to win this hand, bud.
I'm gonna laugh when you lose.
I'm gonna laugh when you lose, because there's no way we both have the same hand. There's no way we both have the same hand. I bet the audience members probably laughing at their tail over like, oh, they got the same hand. Because the only way this happens is if we both have the same hand.
We both got the same hand.
The only way this happens. We do. There's no way you're doing what I'm doing unless you have what I have. You know what? Let's go ahead and just cut to the chase here.
I'll call
He's
it.
gotta have what he has.
I'll call it. I'll play the risk.
You'll play that risk. I'm gonna stand now.
We'll both stand. We'll see each other's cards.
See, look, hey, look, but look, this is what you were talking about before. You remember how you were talking before on how, but look at the total chip count. We started with 40,000.
Yep.
You said there was like a negative positive thing that ends up getting lost somewhere.
Yeah, there's something getting split incorrectly.
So I just lost 250 tokens there, just disappeared.
Or you gained 20.
No, I didn't. Well, I guess technically you're right, maybe.
You gained roughly 20.
Whenever I won the hand.
I said roughly 20.
Well, technically, yeah, you're right. Technically, you lost 20, I gained 19.9 or whatever, however you cut it. Well, I guess I'm going to be sitting here at the table by myself waiting for someone to join.
Right.
Hey, someone's at the table. Rejoin. Rejoin!
Okay, how do I rejoin you? There it is.
This poor guy does not know what he's in for.
I thought we were going to switch tables, but oh no!
I think this is gonna be one of those bully guys who just sits and just throws money at the freaking wall.
We'll find out. Maybe it's a bad night.
Because he just bet 8k. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna just call blind bet because I got 40k. I'm not gonna just give you my money. I didn't luck my way into 40,000.
Yes, you did.
You gave it to me. I told you. I'm sitting here like, by now you should know my, I guess, mannerisms enough to know that, if I'm, or my style to know when I'm playing, when I'm not going to play it.
I predicted I had the win as well. I had a 2-pair easy 4 house.
He's doing that thing, man. Like, I'm not calling, if you got the flush, go ahead and like, take him to the cleaners again.
I'll call it. I got 8-9. Possible flush.
Ooh, nice. I had a 6 and a 3.
I think he just got the straight.
Dang! And you pulled the 8 on the in the end as well.
Yep.
Well, I guess that makes sense for him. He had the straight.
He didn't know he had the straight until the river.
No, he had it at the turn.
Did he?
When the 7 came, it confirmed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be one of those nights where everyone's just playing it tonight and they're not really playing. They're just like, I'm all in every other hand. I mean, because like the thing is like he went all in banking that he was gonna catch a 7. Since you're not playing this hand, you can spy on my hand if you wanted to.
You have to call me hand live. Queen
Ah,
7.
come on.
2 pair.
come on, I had a
Not
2
bad.
pair. I couldn't get him to play it. No, he clapped. He's that guy.
Okay.
Maybe he's not insane.
What?
Okay, I said maybe he's not insane. I don't know. It's kind of hard to judge.
Maybe he's just a high
I'm
roller on the high risk.
Probably.
Or maybe we just don't understand the game well enough and he's taking us to the cleaners.
Exactly. But we're already at the cleaners. That's funny. I made funny.
We'll find out. No one's watching, so I don't think it's funny enough.
I'm just laughing into the abyss. I'm not even gonna call that because I'm not gonna win this hand.
I'm not gonna
16K
call
off
that. I had a possible flush. I had the hearts.
You see one more in heart. I had nothing. I was just like writing it because like I was like, I'll just pay 200 every card. It's not gonna hurt me. I'll do that just to keep going. But like whenever you start getting like, I'll bet 1,000. I'll bet 2,000.
You know, I'm already 20 in the hole, so. Or yeah 20 in the hole.
But you should have won that last hand though, man. You had to kind of got outbeat by a straight.
Yeah.
There we go, the all in.
Nope, he can have it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not a high roller unless he's got. He had a pair of 7s.
He could have got. He had a higher pair than my pair.
I'm sorry, I'm not going 30K in the hole off of a pair. But I mean, guess technically, but here's the reverse psychology to it. He's winning because he's getting my money regardless.
Yeah. Hit why I always said that it is possible to just win by just doing that all the time.
But to me, it feels like it'd go the other way. But it feels like you'll lose more in the long run, though, because eventually someone's gonna be crazy enough to call you with something better.
Yes, but the thing is they have to have something better already.
Dang, I should have stayed all in. I had 2 pair. Odds are someone's got the 10 though. That'd be my luck. I have the 2 pair. And he's got the 10. I'm so glad. My instinct was not to call that. I'd have been so pissed.
He's about to lose.
Getting the 6.
Like, theoretically, you're right. Over time, you should lose
like
more
right
than you should win. But the thing is the overall ratio, like he just left. He most likely pocketed 5K out of that.
He lost everything. No,
he had tokens left.
No, he got like maybe 2,000 off of me.
Yeah, 2,000, 5,000 kind of thing.
I'm just saying that's not really... It's not enough because everything that he won from you, he essentially lost.
Yes, but he pocketed 2,000, gained a bunch of wins, like he's bumping up his stats.
Yeah, in theory.
Gained a bunch of wins, gained 2,000. Here.
My luck, he's got the pair bases. I am about to become a very rich man.
Please let me win. Oh no. Oh no. Give me a 2. Oh no.
I was like, as soon as I saw the pair fall of 6s, I'm like, I got a 3 of a kind. I'm so sorry, I'm taking all your money. You know, part of me would feel a little bad. I'm like, let's go do a 1v1, I'll just give you all your money back.
You might have to soon. Because I only have 60K. In total. Which now I have 40K. I mean, I'm gonna play more safely now. Like if anyone bets over 10,000.
I mean, you had something to play though off that. It was just I had better, and you're like, please two fall, please two fall. I always want to get to the flop, but other guy's gonna go all in here because he's like, I got nothing to lose. Because he's doing that thing where he's got nothing, so he's like, just please let me refresh my chip count.
Let me try that. I can call that.
You both got a pair of hearts, so y'all can't. And he's got the high 8, so odds are you both will get the flush here, but he'll end up winning it because of the.
He has the pair of 3 so far.
You got the potential straight though.
I think I have the straight.
Straight.
Whoo! Whoo! That made me sweat. I just need like 10 more of those.
Right, he just left, so we can go to a smaller 10 more to get your money back.
It's up to you.
The most you can. I feel like the urge to give you some of your money back here, though, because you're the only person I'm beating. Yeah, we'll go, because like I said, and it still blows my mind. It's like everyone's got so many chips, but they could just keep calling all in. They play with reckless abandon, but they won't come to the big boys table and actually make money.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's a break-even point. I'm almost certain there's a break-even point where you just won't make money. It's just so high of a risk.
Ace high, baby.
I had a king high.
I must. Yep, let's change tables.
Okay.
I got a pretty good rep boost by dueling you two to the death, though.
Hmm?
I guess I got a pretty good XP boost on that. I guess if anything, just bet something and force my hand to fold real quick.
I already left.
Just collect whatever, like, oh. That's weird, that means they're gonna just check. I guess? How would that work?
How would what work? If I'm gone and you kept checking? Most likely, if I leave and there's stuff in the pot, I most likely forfeit that stuff in the pot.
Let's find a game.
I've lost 30,000 already. Just realized there's no way for me to really check when we started.
I've been.
Oh yes, there is.
Around 30 minutes.
Yeah. Because I can just use that blue marker on the statistics. Even though people were in here for like 15 minutes and now they're gone. Did you invite me?
Yeah. Here's another one. Did someone actually show up in your thing?
They just joined for a split second and then left.
Yeah, that's probably a scam. He said he wanted to go watch. If anything, we can go into like a 10K tourney and see if anyone would bump in. A chance for you to make, like 60K.
Yeah, but the thing is it's an hour-long thing of you just watching 2 people play if no one bumps in.
But then you'd only be able to make you'd only be able to make 10K off the tourney though.
Yeah.
Well, except we can try. If we can't get anyone to bump in, we just back out.
Well, let's see if this table is sane.
Because I like tournaments, but the thing is, like I said, you want a full table is the thing. Cause that's how you make money.
That's all you care about, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
This table doesn't seem insane. A winner on 800 for the pair, that doesn't seem bad.
Yeah, this is the first table it looks like, because everyone's below 10,000. We are at a 5K table though, so that's obviously the reason why, but... I do want to get to the flop. But I hope this isn't one of those crazy things where everyone, or one person keeps raising.
No, I don't got that good of a hand. I feel like people are really angry at my stream right now. I'm just swaying the camera across the thing as fast as I can. There we go.
No, just spinny.
Yeah.
But you don't have any viewers yet, dude. You're still sitting there at 0.
0.
0.
I think.
I guess poker's not a fun thing to watch people play. This is like probably the worst game to stream.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, unless you added it to your repertoire of games that you stream, though, at least, of course.
No, I've streamed this game before. I got viewers before. I did. Maybe it's just a bad night. Everyone's. Is it St. Patrick's Day? Is today St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah.
That might be it. Everyone
out
for
a party,
enjoying their lives. I'm pretty sure somebody got the straight.
Man, I'm weird. Hey, if I get a card, I get a straight here.
I didn't get the straight. I needed the 6.
I needed the 6 too. I'm not playing that.
He got the straight 6.
I got a pair of 9. Yeah, exactly. He's got the 6. We'll never know.
We'll never know, but I'm almost certain he got the 6.
I needed the 6 because I had a 9 in my hand. I was like, I can go get a 9 high. I'll do the gun salute with you, bud. I got a hand worth playing here. Man, I'm caught. All in.
I need to lock my chair so I stop bending so far away from the mic.
I will check here.
No.
I sent scamming in, but maybe we'd be able to make this more interesting.
Well, go bother him. And
the thing is, I don't think he's got any chips. I did. I keep saying like every few hands I send him an invite.
We're at 5K table.
I know.
If he doesn't have 5K, he has an issue. He has a gambling issue. Somebody about to be rich. And good thing I pulled out. I could have had a flush if one more of those spades came down.
He had full house. Holy
he had
cow.
Full house.
I didn't play with that guy.
He would have won, even if I had the flush.
He's the youngest buck at the table, too.
Not good. Not good. You know what else I should have taken?
What's that?
I should have cut from your screen the choice little box so the people could know what choice you were making.
Yeah.
But that would have been hard. Plus, no one's watching, so no one cares really.
Right.
Even though this would actually have been, like, if I spent the time and everything, and we had enough people, You could make it where one stream literally shows all the stats of every other stream.
Yeah.
Nope, I wouldn't have won. He won with pair. He's happy.
The one guy's getting rich fast at this table, though.
Mm-hmm. I wish I had that life.
I think he's coming across as someone who likes going all in, though, so I don't know if I like that.
Again, 90% of the time, it will make you rich.
Oh, you know, it's one of those things where it's like your pyramid scheme. The more people are playing, the easier it's going to be to get rich doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how far this checking goes. I'm almost on my bets. I might pull out.
1K.
Yeah,
I'll call
for what
1K.
I have, it's not worth betting.
I normally wouldn't, but that seems to be the second stage of hands anyways.
Oh, if you have something worth playing, yeah, but I mean... Like,
I have a pair of tens.
I have ace high.
Yeah, I would have done what you did.
If the queen comes, I would have a straight, but it's one of those things where... How much is it going to cost to get me to that chance of pulling the queen? Sideways. That's what I'm saying, though. It would have cost me...
That would have been a
K to
royal
get to
flush.
it.
You would have won. Oh no, it wouldn't have been royal flush. You didn't have the flush.
Yeah, there wasn't a flush on the board. I did have the ace of hearts, though.
I wouldn't have won that one either way, so I poured out at least at the right time not to bet even more in.
I got my oops there.
Yeah, I was actually teaching somebody at my the concierge where I live how to play poker, and I didn't realize that the royal flush is. Guess how possible the royal flush is.
You talk about out of just like the chance of it falling?
Like out of like the number of hands that could produce it.
I'm sure there's a pretty insane math equation to kind of whip that one.
Oh no,
out.
it's actually very simple. 4. 1 for each suit.
Yeah, technically you're right.
And I was just like, that means if you're at a table with 6 other people and you have that,
When did call, please, dude? I want to guess.
you're guaranteed to like have it. Like there's no other person who can compete against that.
Oh, I'm about to make 12K off of these fellas.
If I got an 8, I would have made more. I would have won more.
I got 3 5s, I think, or 3 6s, whatever's on the board.
Oh,
Yeah, 3
maybe
5s.
not. 3 5s. I think
Yeah,
a
3
straight beats a 5. I think your current lead. Yep. If there was an 8, if I had your 8 along with the other 2 cards I had, I would have had the straight.
Got the big roller just left. Bring on that fresh meat. I'm gonna double KO on.
Well, I'm glad that you're number one right now because I know you're a reasonable player.
Right. I don't want to, you know, like literally throw my hand out there and say, yeah, I typically bet only when I have something, but that's traditionally how I roll.
Oh yeah, that's how you're supposed to roll in this game. Like, I wish there was a game where it was like poker, but without chips. And I know that it would lose a lot of like the other value of it is like long-term calculations and stuff. But I wish there was. And I should have stayed in. Because I would have won.
Sorry, I'm not playing that hand. I got nothing.
I have a pair of queens and the 2 pair of 8s.
You would have had a full house.
Almost.
Oh, you had a 2 pair of it. They said you had a pair of queens and another 8. I'm like, oh, you had a full house.
Oh, if I had a full house, I would have been kicking myself to the bank. I'd have been like, what's the chance of that? No one's here to watch me. My stream says it's live, so...
Yeah, but like I said, it's just poker's just one of those things where if I'm gonna go watch someone Twitch a game, I don't think poker would be up there.
I imagine one out of my many subscribers would just be interested in my personality.
Yeah, I know, and I know the one person too. That logically makes sense, but just like
oh no, I'm imagining another one would also have been. How much was that? 200. Because like, unlike other games, I talk, I engage with the people and all that stuff, or at least try my best to. So.
Yeah, I do the same thing, but the problem with normally what happens to me is I don't have no one to engage with. That's rather normally the reason why I'm like, you know, if you just like join my stream, I can ping pong conversation off with someone.
I try
and come across
to.
as an interesting human being.
I try to.
I'm like I can't make conversation with a wall.
Well, you can always just pretend like somebody's there and just chat about how screwed you are, or how many times you died, or why you're never good with Fallout.
Well, I do stuff like that, like in the game. I was like, oh my god, all I need is this, and blah blah blah.
But I do agree, it is hard, especially at the very beginning, building that dialogue to even begin with. I guess that's the trade-off with like if you just made the video and you didn't live stream it, the dialogue is easier to do because you can just basically edit in whatever you think was interesting in that moment and all that stuff. But the downside is you have to edit all that.
Exactly.
Where the live stream you don't have to edit it, but you have to kind of come up with it for the entire thing. So even those boring segments where you're just walking back.
To help you conserve chips, I have a pretty good hand here, unless you're confident with what you're rolling with.
I'm confident.
I'm just trying to be generous here. I don't want to take your... I'm trying to take your money. Come on, man. We can't start betting here and then pull out. No, that's not how this works. Can I go all in, superstar? Bet.
Yeah, bet.
Bet.
You guys are.
The best thing you could have done for me was like raise, because then I could have raised off of your raise and completely screwed the guy next to me.
Mm-hmm. Well, he screwed himself.
I just like nonchalantly push half of my chips into the middle of the table. I got 2 pair. Aces and 9s.
See, I was almost at
Fuck,
the flush. I was almost at the flush.
I just gave him my chips.
I was almost at the flush,
I felt a pain in my
and I was almost at the straight. I could have gotten both.
Damn. Let me give him a little clap.
Slow clap.
Where's my damn thing? Give me the damn clap. Like you're in that one. Hey, baby. How you doing?
Do you realize you are streaming onto 2 platforms?
Yeah, I am.
And mine has your username and information out.
You know, you make it seem like I said I'm about to take her and do bad things. I said, hey, baby, what are you doing?
You never know. Look at all the other actors and sports people who ended up having issues in the further years.
You caught me. She digitally turns me on. I don't know what I can do. I'm doing myself right now.
I'm just
Whatever
messing
I do
with
with
you.
myself. Oh my goodness. I'm messing with you.
I could have gotten a pair right now.
Like, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh my goodness, I'm just so hard right now. I don't know why.
Well, we're playing on easy difficulty, so I don't know why it's hard for you.
I'm about to take this poor fella to the cleaners.
I hope
If he has
so.
a straight, I am going to freaking throw something through my TV.
He needs the queen and the 9.
I want my chips back, bud.
He has the king and the queen. What do you have? I can't tell. 8 can't tell.
Oh, yeah.
Yes!
Yeah. Well, I had him beat, I think, initially, as long as he didn't...
I leveled up. I got a loot box coming.
That's more chips for you.
Or an item of useless value.
Oh, I gotta change my thing here. I got my chips back. That's kind of cool. I got them back. Me and this one guy are like dueling wizards over here. I'm not playing that. Hey, baby, were you impressed?
Yeah.
I did good.
I'm not playing that. I'm not playing a 3 and a jack under that low. I have the possible flush.
Flaming margarita.
I would have had the possible flush, but it wouldn't have been worth it. I have the possible straight too, let's see. Nope. I would have lost both, so I'm
8,
good.
9. I would have had nothing.
I have nothing now. I would have had a pair of jacks.
I would have had nothing. I would have had 9 high. Well,
9
ace high
high.
technically, but you know. So we did go down this discussion the other day. What is your favorite genre of music?
Oh,
You come across as like a genreless kind of listener is what you come across as ultimately, but
well, that's because I have no favorites. I never have favorites.
that's what I was saying. That's why it threw me off. I'm like, I don't recall you ever saying. I know you like the song Convoy. That's the only one that I know of.
So, Convoy is a song I have. That is correct.
That's the only one that I know that I'm like.
The
he's
only
listening to
song
Convoy. I
that's
know he
kind of
likes it.
been long-term high up there in my favorites right now is a song from Five for the Fighting called 100 Years. And it's primarily because it has a very good college memory. So it kind of brings me back to a nice time in college. The few nice times I had in college.
Right.
When
Which
I
just threw me off because I'm sitting here like.
when I wasn't a broke college student and I wasn't dying in schoolwork. Those few.
Oh my God, Gallagher joined the table.
Those few hours. What's your favorite genre of music? Has it changed?
Nah, it's still the same.
It's still the same.
Anything from classic rock to heavy metal.
Nice.
And pretty much everything in between. Well, generally everything. I don't want to say everything because I'm not that. I can't listen to anything, but you know. Just one of those things where I'm sitting there the other day, I'm like, because I was like doing ringtones on my phone for people that I know, and I'm sitting here like, I don't have a ringtone to stick to other than Convoy.
Oh yes, and I understood that, and I was just like, I don't have a particular favorite that I'd be like, yes, that's the better one to put to me.
But but the big circle was like, I don't know what genre generally. I'm like, it's like I couldn't find a genre. I'm like, I don't know if I've ever heard of this. No, a consistent genre of music.
Oh no,
Like,
I've never listened to a consistent genre of music.
Good hand. Make it maybe classical.
Oh, I like classical, but again, you forget I don't like the hard
She
piano.
clapped really hard for you.
What?
Yeah, you gotta like watch that replay. Like she clapped like really hard, really frantic, and like really scary. She was like happy, mad for you.
Yeah.
She's gonna beat you in the face.
But I like classical, but I don't like the hard piano, and it's very rarely that you find a soft piano piece. Yeah, not gonna put 500 out.
You have to listen to like Bach and you know like some of the other ones.
Bach's not bad. Bach's every now and then they'll go hard, and it's just so jarring that it doesn't smooth.
Yeah,
my
there are
ears.
some I do agree that kind of it does that.
So like my favorite personally, and it's funny because every now and then I'll listen to a new song and I'll be like, I really like that. Let me listen to that again. And I'll listen to it again, and it'll have pieces of the favorites series. And that is violin music. I love violin music.
Yeah.
And it's funny, I'll listen to a song and I'll be like, that isn't violin. And I'll look up like them playing it live or something, and it's violins. And I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
But I like violin. Even though there's not, I like a lot of the banjo music, like jungle banjo, or not banjo.
Mm-hmm.
What's the
Just like
Congo?
Like bluegrass.
Congo with the double drums.
Ah.
I think that's the instrument. I don't recall what the instrument is.
You mean like those like the best way I describe that is like from like Jamaican music, I guess, kind of like. I was thinking like the Tom and Jerry cartoon when they go down to I think it's Jamaica.
So the best way I refer to it is Donkey Kong music.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I got you.
But it has to be that sound beat. It has to be like rapid, fast, like emergency kind of sound.
Jungle music.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm not playing this hand for that much.
I'll risk it. I got a 10 queen offsuit, but I mean not 10. I got a 4-10 offsuit. I'm not putting 500 for a 4-10 offsuit.
But you know what I'm talking about though, like that other type of music where it's with those like really weird atmospheric drums, I guess you'd probably describe them as.
Oh yeah.
I have no idea what type of music that is though. Like I wanted to like look that up the other day and I'm like, how do I describe that?
If only somebody was watching who was smart enough to tell us. If somebody in the far distant future watching this video, definitely leave it in the comments and like it if you still can, depending on how YouTube changes, so that we can eventually find out.
Well, the thing is, like, all I had to do was just go, like, watch or find that clip on YouTube and find it where someone asks the type of music, and then I just like, oh, I found it, Like, I wanted to find the music, like, steampunk style music, but I don't know, like, the genre for that type of music.
Where
like,
steampunk has earned it. Steampunk has earned its own genre. There's now
but it's like hit or miss.
steampunk
like, there's some that,
genre. Oh yes, it's a.
I've gone down and it's like sometimes it's not like the type that I'm looking for. Like I don't know if there's like a specific. This is the window of what you're looking for. Or is it just like because of that type of genre, it's going to be all over the place?
Does he have the straight? We'll never know.
I would have had 2 pair.
I would have had nothing. But yeah, it's a new genre, so it hasn't been real hard to find yet.
But like I heard like that PB winter bottom music, and I'm just sitting here like, I want that music.
Isn't that more like 1920s? Like atmospheric 1920s?
That's what it feels like, yeah. But I can't. But like I looked up like in the comments on YouTube, and like someone said it's like steampunk, and I was like, cool. And then I went and looked up different other steampunk, styles, and I'm like, it's not. Like some of it feels the same, and some of it doesn't. I'm like, it's But yeah, it sounds like it's like 20s, 30s. Because my biggest thing that I like from the genre is it's like got the eerie feeling to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, like the heavy piano, the organ, it's like all that. It meshes so well to give you like that eerie, creepy vibe. That's why I'm like, yes, I like the genre. But I can't get a definitive, this is what it is, this is what you're looking for.
Right now I have 5 and a jack.
Nice. You better ride that hand.
I'm hoping. I'm crossing my fingers.
Well, you have potentially the best hand on the board, unless someone's got the straight, but no one's betting like they have it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm gonna say he doesn't because he's betting it literally the last hand.
Good
Yes!
job.
If he would have bet
that's the thing,
earlier and higher, I would have been like, yeah. But he waited so long and he betted so low. I'm like, he doesn't have a lot.
Right.
Like, all he could beat me is he has a higher 2-pair, but... Because I was about to drop 1,000 anyways and bluff it out as well. But...
Yeah. The good thing about these type of games, though, is at least it's more conversation based than anything, because there's nothing really going on other than the game itself, and it's moving at such a slow enough pace where.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I feel like I have enough people that like, I would get at least 1 or 2 subscribers who would just come in and like, enjoy the conversation, become part of the conversation.
Be a part of it.
Like. I'm kind of shocked that no one's around. But like I said, there is St. Patrick's Day, so who knows?
Right. You only have like, what, 50 subs, though?
Yeah. But I would.
Whenever you get to that 100, that's whenever you'll have that 1 or 2 that just straggles in.
Yeah.
That's the thing, I've had no one at all pop in during this hour and a half so far in, so I don't know. Could be St. Patty's Day.
I'm going for the straight. I need a 6. I have 2 chances at it.
And then again, I'm saying this being funny. Of your 50 subscribers, they more feel bad for you, so they just sub to you to help get you that number, and then so they can say, like 10K subs from now, I was number 1. I was number 7. I remember whenever you had no channel.
I mean, I have had that already happen when I had like 20 subs. I had one really good video, and I actually had somebody who's like, "Yeah, I was here since like day 1." I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's cool."
Nice.
No, good thing I
haven't
poured
had
out.
any of those. Even on my main channel, I haven't had none of those yet.
Yeah. Well, your main channel, you're also not like a real, not to be offensive in any way, but you're not really like a real person on that channel. You make content, but the person behind the screen is not who they care.
Exactly. Yeah, good point. Yeah. They're more here for you than anything else, or they're here to see the gameplay of what you're playing.
Yeah. Or me code every now and then. Of course, now that I got the... Actually, no, I can't do that yet. Eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
I'll have some games customized and coded up to be YouTube playable.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that will get a lot of people. It'll be like Pokemon Plays, but it will be a game no one knows of. So it'll be Pokemon Plays, but people are learning how the game plays to begin with.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting mechanic to play with as well. Just have it like start off with like nothing, and then just like watch it just grow on its own over time.
Well, no, this one would be. You know Pokemon Plays Twitch, right? Or Twitch Plays Pokemon?
No.
Okay, so back in the day,
years ago.
It was like 3-4 years ago. It was when I was in college. Somebody found a way to basically encode Twitch so that any comment in that thing could fall into a command to the Pokemon game. And if I remember right, they played Pokemon Red, they played Pokemon Green, or Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, and I think they tried to do Yellow and then it stopped. And basically what it is, ooh, I got the full house.
Nice. Take him to the bank.
Yep. And I got the Hyrule full house, so if he's playing off the Jack, I have the Hyrule one.
You want to take him all the way to the cleaner?
Well, I was thinking I could call it, or I could just raise it.
Ooh, he's gone too. Look at that pot grow, man. You got him. You got what you wanted. I can't see what he's got. My bar's on the way. Let me move my screen here.
I got the full house.
There you go.
Woo!
Someone's on their streak. Someone's on their hot streak.
I don't know why everyone else bet it. I don't see what everyone else had that was worth anything.
Well, that other guy had a jack.
Yeah, he had the 2-pair. But the guy with the king, I'm like...
I don't know.
But back to...
The part is the thing that I do where sometimes I'll just bet just for the sake. That guy left.
But
we're becoming friends.
But how it was is basically the viewers could put in comments and it would all get calculated and used as input into the game. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the concept was everyone had to beat the Pokemon game. And it just kept streaming for I think it was streaming for 4 or 5 weeks by the time they beat it. Okay? But it formed its own little community around it and everything. And I was like, it'd be really cool to kind of combine that with BS Zoda. Do you know what BS Zoda is?
No.
Okay. Between, and I might get this wrong, between Link Returns, or Link to the Past and the next game, whatever the next game was. On the Super NES, I think? Yeah, Super NES. Oh, I could have...
I don't know. I think it was A Link to the Past, and then I think it was Ocarina of Time. I think was the next gap.
Yeah. Whatever it was, but it was on the Super NES. There was a module you could connect to it, which would give you basically cellular internet connection. Okay?
I remember hearing about that, I think.
And it was only in Japan. And basically what it was is... They had a modified Link to the Past game
cartridge that did that,
which would which would connect to the internet, and it would only stream for a set hour. Okay, on specific days, and either you were part of the stream and you played then, or you weren't. And during the stream, the announcer would cut in and give you hints or give you power-ups and all that stuff. I was like,
yeah, I remember.
nothing stopping me from doing that on YouTube.
Right.
Now, sure, everyone might not be playing the exact same game, or not playing their own individual game, but people will be playing the game all together at the same time. And I was like, that would be a cool game mechanic. Oh, so close. So close.
Here's my bet for you. I was like, I have 2 pairs. Like, if someone's got something better, you know, I'm going to take my 50 tokens there. Well, that guy was, it was either you mentioned it, or either it was, I think, Did You Know Gaming? Someone had mentioned that, and I was like, I remember hearing about that.
Oh, yeah. And it's a really cool concept. So I was like, it'd be really cool if I made a game, if I made games that literally you only could play once. It never gets published. It never goes outside my stream. That is the
just
stream game.
Just stays active until it's done.
Well, not even that. It might be like a 2-hour stream, and then next week we continue it until the game gets beaten.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, that would be really, really neat as like a channel motif. Like, people come to my channel to play one-off games that will never get to play again, or come to watch one-off games that got played years ago.
Right. Yeah.
But I really like
I just realized.
I really like our current project right now, so.
Yeah. Tuesday and Wednesday, there should be definitely more progress made. I don't think I'm about to have a magical thing happen to me.
Well, have that magical thing happen to you.
I think I'm going to have that magical thing happen to me. I'm probably going to lose a lot of chips doing this, but man, it's going to be worth it.
Whew.
That's not good. It's not good, coach. Well, the good thing is, like, this hand just got, like, really cheap, so I can actually at least write it out. Aww. All I needed was the Jack of Clubs to get the, full house. Or not the full house, the Royal Flush.
Oh, that would have been nice. That would have been hella nice.
And the thing is, I had everything I needed except for the Jack at the flop. So I'm sitting here like, I'll write it out, because if it happens, then I can say I was there when it happened. But, like, the thing is, I would want that to happen on, like, a hand everyone's betting, though.
Well, I try to keep the hand alive.
I know, so did I, but then, like, once the river came, I was like, oh, it's not there, it's not worth even betting, because you're going to beat me. If you had anything more than I think, queen or something, you had to beat.
I had a 2-pair. Not the highest 2-pair, but I had a 2-pair.
Yeah, you would have beat me. I was smart by pulling off of that.
Well, actually, I did have the highest 2-pair because they gave the 2 queens on the table. So, unless somebody had the flush.
I'm not sure I'm liking the direction this table is starting to go.
What do you mean?
Like, medium-sized... For what the value is, it's medium-sized bets just to see the flop.
Yeah, but we only got 3... It's a split table. We got... Actually, no, it's not. I don't know. Everyone else other than us are low numbers.
Yeah, but it's just that one guy coming in and starting to throw that kind of caps around. I'm like, okay, I don't know if I like that. But hey, you also did download
yes.
Central 3, right?
Yes.
Yes, awesome, sweet.
That's tomorrow. I haven't decided if I'm going to live stream it on my channel yet or not. I guess I should.
You probably should, because if we're going to beat it together at the same time, I guess it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, just be odd. This is where I slowly descend into the YouTube, what is it?
No.
Dang it, what's the thing called?
Describe it.
It's the YouTube cycle where it's like you're producing videos because if you don't produce videos, you're not get people watching, and if you don't get people watching, no one's gonna watch. And
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
I can't remember the term now.
I've heard Funhouse use it before. I can't remember what it is, like the machine or whatever, or something like that.
Yeah, there's a term for it.
Something like that.
But this is my beginning of the descent. 2 streams a week? How could I ever survive?
Your numbers are gonna go up.
How could I ever survive? I'm gonna be so stressed. I'm gonna be like, I have to get
Son
home.
of a bad word. Oh no, I lied. I didn't have anything. I lied. Completely disregard what I said. So I did pull out.
But yeah.
Technically, I could have a straight both ways there, depending on how if the right card falls. But I don't know if I would have played that much to see the last card though.
I wouldn't have.
He's got a flush.
He has the high straight, or he has the high flush.
It wouldn't have mattered anyway.
I was actually gonna try to talk you out of Saints Row and be like, we should do a Chrono Cross one, or Zelda, because I've been hearing that type of music recently, and it's been edging me on to just play it myself.
I mean, we probably could if you wanted to. Actually, I don't know. I'll have to let you know if I have my laptop or not. If you want to, we can do that on Fridays. And then you're really going to be out of whack.
No. There's a reason why I did it on the weekends. You do know this.
Right. Well, you have multiplayer Monday, friendly Fridays.
But you have to realize
Saturdays.
You have to realize the main issue that comes up is as soon as I get home, I have to get everything set up, hope everything's working. Well, I guess I kind of got the system set up for multiplayer now. Now that I have the profile. Plus,
I'm just saying you don't have to. It's just one of those funny scenarios where I'm like, well, you could if you wanted to. The thing is, like, technically, you don't have to even stream it. Technically.
You have the 4th 7?
I don't have the 4th 7. I folded. I'm not even in this game.
I was about to say, if you have the 4th 7.
You won. You had my other 6.
I had the high queen.
You did. I had king high. I should have wrote it out. This table just died, man.
Yeah, it's just dying. Everything's
Here,
dropping
this is
like
what
flies.
I could do. There's only 3 of us here, and it ain't gonna hurt me. You're a good kid. We're all good. Hey. I give the gifts around.
This kid's just sitting at the edge of the table going, I need to just sit here.
I give the gifts around here. I couldn't help myself. I think we will. I have a nice
See,
setup here.
so Saints Row, it's going to be multiplayer, right?
Right.
Okay. So that one I can kind of do like I'm doing right now. Minus the little window showing your cards. Oh,
yeah, you could do a split and cut the screens in half if you wanted to.
Well, I'm not
Or
doing.
I'm
not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna do mine, and then we'll find out if I'm gonna stream Friday. And it also depends if I can get it where I can set it up where seeing your screen and seeing my screen is relatively easy.
Right. Well, if you want to. I mean, is there a way to save like a template where anytime you do that type of stream, you can just like copy and paste or?
Yes, yes. And there is ways to do that. The problem I'm running into though is the resolution doesn't match up, and I can't. There's no like easy way to just go, hey, split screen this.
Right. It's not like it's not a perfect match.
And I'll look into it. I'll tell you by Thursday if we're going to. Oh, just barely with the high.
Yeah.
But I'll see if I can do the split screen bedroll. If I can, then we'll stream Friday as well. If I can't, then I'll have to do more deep dive research. That's 3 streams a week though. But the other 2 streams are not 2 hours, they're 1 hour, right?
Exactly. Like the one for Monday will be an hour. Unless, you know, it's one of those things, unless we're in the groove or something and you want to keep going, we can, but that's entirely, that'll be entirely up to you.
Yeah.
Like at the hour mark, I'll be like poking at you and saying, hey, if you want to keep going, we can. If not, we can. Because like, it is like a mission-based type of game where it'd be like, when we finish, we're in, but I mean.
So, we'll definitely do that.
Give me your money.
Yeah, you had the higher 2 pair. I had a pair of 3s.
Ooh.
And a high ace. But yeah, if I can do that, we'll stream Friday. 1 hour. We'll do 1 hour each Monday and Wednesday, or Monday and Friday. 2 hours during Saturday. That's not bad.
Well, not Saturday, I mean Sunday. I was being funny about Saturday. Of course, Sunday's primarily your stream. I'm just essentially a guest on it.
Oh yeah. Pardon me. I've been wanting to kick you a couple of times. You're not on this stream.
Why am I betting? Like I said, as long as I see like small pop bets, I'm like, it doesn't hurt my wallet. I took enough of your money today where I'm playing with your money at this point. Straight? Nice.
Straight on the... Oh, I didn't have the straight at the beginning. Oh, yes, I did. Just had a higher straight at the end. Oh, new person.
Hey, baby. Mustacha's girl.
I'm gonna have to start actually logging this. We started at 7. 7's not too bad. It just ends at 9, which I don't like.
You want to start sooner?
I do, but I have to.
6 would be the prime window.
But then football season comes around, and it's no longer the prime window.
Well, like I said, for you, it's okay though. It just turns into I'm just no longer a guest, unless you do a late stream and then you can like.
Yeah.
Say special guest this time, blah blah blah.
Well, I'm trying to think of a schedule so that my subscribers know exactly when I'm streaming. Kind of like how you have it.
Right. The thing is, like, my windows, I'm actually really in a bad hour, but it's the only free hour I really technically have where I can fit a game into before Ricky gets off work.
Yeah, and I understand that.
You're pretty much right off. It's just kind of one of those. That's the only window I really have.
And I understand
squeeze that into.
And I'm sorry that that's the case in your situation.
Like, technically, I could stream whatever I'm playing at that time, but it's just one of those things where I don't feel like streaming Anthem all the time. And
yeah. Unless you want to become an Anthem channel, and then Anthem no longer becomes popular, and you watch your numbers dive down.
Like, whenever, because we all downloaded Call of Duty Advanced Warfare again. Whenever that good game. You could have actually nickel and dimed me for some more chips, and I wouldn't have even paid it any mind.
I've been doing that this entire time. I've just been keeping it low so that I'm not like, you're not looking up a couple hours later and be like, I have no chips? When did that happen? But yeah, it'd be nice to get a schedule. It'd be nice to stream more. I guess I have to bite the bullet and kind of start accepting it.
It's one of those things, of course, work with, of course, your fellow and everything as well to make sure, it's not going to set you back.
Oh no, I'm doing well. I just the only thing that's going to hate is when I have to do it on your stream. But I mean, I guess that's not too bad. Because we could do like classic Fridays where we play very old games in like a competition kind of style.
Yeah, I would actually I would really look forward to doing that type of stuff as well.
And then we could do what is it? What did you say? Mopey Mondays? What was it?
Multiplayer Mondays.
Oh, multiplayer Monday, not Mopey Mondays.
Multiplayer Mondays, friendly Fridays. Even though like technically it doesn't hurt anything because that's why I was like either Monday or Friday would work because like in my mind I'm like friendly Friday, multiplayer Monday. They're essentially the same thing, the same concepts being implied there.
Oh yes. I like the idea of I need the week to try to figure out how to split screen for the classic games so that people can see it at the same time.
Right.
So that's the only reason I want to do it on Fridays. If I knew how to do it, I would have been like, let's do it Monday. But no, we're due Saints Row tomorrow. And I guess we could talk about it now since no one's watching.
And that's why I even brought it up because I'm like I said, this is just one of those downtime type Sundays where it's like,
yeah. Okay. So let's see. We're gonna go either Sunday.
Of course, time does not matter. It could be 5 o'clock when you get off. It could be 9 o'clock. Like generally it'd either be like 5 o'clock or 9 o'clock are the best hour windows to do it.
Okay. So what time Monday would be good for you?
Monday? And of course you gotta take football season into account. Like right now I'm good until like September.
Well,
so,
not taking football season into account because by that time it's a different season and things most likely would have changed anyways.
Right.
Like, it's possible by September I'll be getting off about an hour, or I'll be getting home about an hour earlier.
An hour earlier. That'll be nice. And then the little devil in my mind is like, yes, an hour longer stream, yes. I mean, of course, it's an extra hour for you to get other things done.
Or it's also to kind of get decentralized from one thing to the next.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I am shocked that I won that. Whew.
I had a pair of fours. I was riding the fours, and I'm like, no one's going crazy dumb with bets here. I'll keep riding it.
They put like 700 and some odd bets in.
You're getting your money back. We're complaining.
I'm
like helping you with your pot because my numbers have gone down.
Okay, give me the Monday times that would be good for you.
Either 5 o'clock or 9 o'clock. And the thing with 9 o'clock is it could flex because that's whenever.
Oh no, I would
Rookie
want
tends
5.
to go to bed.
I would want 5.
5.
5 to 6.
Yeah.
Which would be more like 5:30 to 6:30.
Yeah, 5:30 to 6:30 would be.
And then Friday would be the same.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
And of course, like I said, technically Friday doesn't matter because it's typically Friday. Normal people are off on the weekends.
Well,
But, I mean, yeah, I don't have a true routine.
well, the main thing is if I can do this, then I'll put on like my YouTube come Monday, early Monday, like a schedule, and people can watch me on a schedule.
And I've been meaning to do that as well on even just my channel, just to kind of at least, oh, here's what I like to do if you're hanging around and want to be a part of it.
Plus, if I do those games during the week, it might energize me a little bit more to do more like personal projects on the weekend. Like the coding idea and everything.
I don't know if I want to bet on this. A flush isn't possible.
Nothing's possible now.
Possible.
Everything is
three of a kind.
Everything is locked in stone.
That's two pair.
Your two pair had the higher card too.
That's why I'm like, nothing on the board scares me other than three of a kind.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I can do that. That's not too bad. It also sets me up for schedulers.
Yep, get you in a little routine.
Yep.
And then you can build off of that. Joking. Like I said, it starts here, and the next thing you know, you're streaming every night of the week.
Oh yes, but theoretically, I'd be increasing viewerships every day, which makes this a little less tedious. Because when you have no one watching, it's real. It becomes less of a fun thing and more like I could be doing other things if no one cares.
I have those moments too. That's the reason why it's hard for, you know, whenever I'm streaming some games, and if I go like all stream with no one watching, that's when I'm kind of like, I might not stream this game again. My only thing is Assassin's Creed because I started with the first one, and I've had technically no one really watching. I had those like buff those buff channels watching. You know, I'm like.
Well, the issue with Twitch is very bad at promoting low-end channels.
Right.
Like YouTube, you just being live puts you up on the ranks.
And that's the thing, I forgot. You can, I can live stream off of my Twitch.
You can?
I think. Because all I need is the URL from my Twitch, right? Isn't that what you're doing right now, technically?
If you're using OBS, yes. It requires you leaving your computer up to run it, but yes, you could.
Because I could try to double viewership that way.
I mean, especially if you have like an old computer sitting somewhere.
I actually do.
Like, just
the
can't...
like sometimes the internet will flatline on it, that was the problem. So I don't know if I really want to trust that.
Or use that for your chat.
But the problem is that I can do a picture-in-picture, I guess, maybe. Oh, what am I doing? Come back, Chips. I'm so sorry.
I was mean to you. I'm sorry.
Because I'm sitting here like I didn't mean to bet that much. I don't have a hand. I mean, you never know. Oh, God. I just lost 500. I'm not calling that crazy insane bet. Oh, we're pretty much at the end of the stream, so I don't know if you want to...
Yeah, we're
at
20...
going.
Let me just hit play on mine real quick just to see how far.
And technically, we're like, you said like 20 minutes out? Yeah, we're 20 minutes out.
It's currently 1 hour 30 minutes, so 30 more minutes.
Yeah. Okay, we're still good. I was just wondering.
Okay.
This bad hand. I wasted 2K. So I'm not calling that.
I think she's crazy. I'll call it.
I think she is, but I have nothing.
I have the possible flush.
That's good.
I have the flush off the
ace
10.
high. I have ace high. I am not winning this hand. Unless I got like ace ace and I'd like be mad. I'd like go like punch something.
Yep, didn't get the flush. Give me the 5.
Would have came on have a straight. Thank God I'd have been mad. I'd be like, I would then start feeling more obligated to play those hands. Because apparently those seem to come a little more often.
She had the 2 pair. Not
Yeah.
bad. Congrats, crazy lady.
But she essentially only... She went all in essentially off of a queen and a 10, though. Or a pair of 10s.
I mean, that's the highest pair you can get, and one of the highest high cards.
It is, but you're going all in on that, though.
Oh yes, I agree. It's not what I would consider the smartest option. No, I didn't want to fold. I had a queen and an ace.
You're gonna win. You're gonna win. This table's going crazy. I don't like.
Well, he's going all in just because he doesn't have anything.
Right.
Like he's going like.
Exactly.
At worst, I get something.
Exactly.
Oh, I would have a pair of queens so far.
I got nothing. I'm actually gonna probably pull out if he bets anything, because it's not worth me losing more money. I've already lost 3,000 right here, and I'm like, Like I should never have bet that 500 initially. I should never have bet it, because then I called the 2,000, so I lost 2,500 in one hand.
So yeah, I think that would be a nice stream schedule.
And then like I said, we could do some
I
more
wouldn't
things, too.
win.
We could do, like...
I would have won.
Now, the only thing we could really try to do, that we'll have to discuss after the stream, on if we can get some, to see if we can get some online multiplayer going on some of the old stuff.
Yeah, that's
so
just
like,
that's just gonna be coding stuff. See, that's
like if we could find, so like I would love to play like Pokemon Red and Blue again, you know, like, or Pokemon Green, or no, it was Blue and Red in the beginning.
Well, we still could do the split screen thing, like we're gonna do with like Zelda and all that.
Yeah, we could, but my thing is like end game. I like the opportunity to actually like you would do that for the goal of being able to battle.
Didn't I figure out how to do that one summer?
We did it if we're in the same. Yeah, we could do it. Technically, we just have to wait until next time you're in town to do it, which we still could.
Yeah,
that's still an option.
I'd most likely much rather you come up here since my internet's just better. It could handle 2 streams running live in concurrent.
It's not worth it. One splitting the pot if it ends up tying. I think if Jack came out, I had a straight. But so would. Nah, he wouldn't have had the straight. I'm dumb. It's on me. It's on me. For some reason, I thought like the straight was potentially already on the thing if the Jack had fallen. I messed that up. I wasn't paying attention. Shame, shame. Wow, ignore my dumbness. I've been playing the game too long. My brain's already starting to mush. And quietly, she's got 23,000 chips over there, and I'm like, wow, she controls the table.
Yep.
There she goes, enforcing her will. I'll call it, but for the grace of God, this next guy doesn't need to call or raise it, because then it makes my job harder, because she might just raise it again. Because I got a hand worth at least playing.
I got a hand worth playing too, so.
It's not worth playing anymore. It's not worth playing anymore. She wants all your money. I hope you got something good and you can take all that money.
Possible flush, and I have a pair of jacks with a high ace right now. Nice. Possible straight now.
King, Queen, Jack, 9. I need is the 10.
You can just milk her out.
I need the 10. But I think she might have the 10 actually.
She might.
You didn't think about that though. But she would come across as the crazy one that would call crazy things. Oh no.
Let's hope she just has a pair somewhere.
And she wants all your chips.
I want to go all in.
All your money.
We're gonna go all in.
She wants all your money. She wants all your monies.
Oh, 3 of a kind.
She got you good. Goodbye all your monies. Goodbye all your monies.
If I would have gotten the 10, I would have had the straight and won that though.
Right. Exactly. That's how you're riding on that one card and it never came.
Oh, okay.
It kind of sucks I never made like a quick chat for this game. Like when stuff like that, you could have, you know, commented, "It's a good hand, good win, good flop." But then it turns into that game where you got like the one guy who keeps spamming those messages.
Yeah.
But for like something like that, it'd be nice to actually have like a hotkey to say, "Hey, good job, good hand."
No.
She made 3 times as much for playing at this table. I made nothing at this table. I'm leaving with what I came in with.
I lost money all tonight.
But the good thing though is if you have any extra chips, if you upgrade your token thing like one more level, you can generally, she doesn't want to play. I wanted my money. Because I got 2 pair. Come here, crazy bet, bud. Come on, bro.
What do you mean you don't recognize the address? Oh, I bet I know why. How did I...
You should have taken them to the clean earth and got the extra 1,000 off of them.
Right now I'm starting to schedule my
The thing is that I have my laptop at work, so I don't even have an opportunity to really even fidget with what I really wanted to get done today and get that hard drive ready to go. So then I could be like you and actually have other games to play.
Oh no.
What?
My after stream food place, it apparently no longer accepts the location.
Oh no.
It doesn't deliver to me anymore.
they don't like deliver like next door though, and you can just like run over there and get it, could you?
Oh no, it's not that close.
That sucks, man.
I'm hoping that it's just a glitch with Google or something. I mean, I know I kind of left them at the door last time, but
that's how it happened. They probably saw you order. They're like, "Yeah, we don't accept from you anymore."
Yep, it does not deliver to your selected address.
Do you think that was the reason why, or do you think it's just coincidence? Maybe
that would be a really stupid reason why, because that's... Well, we can test that real quick. Give me a second. I can go reorder, express order. What if I change the... Oops.
That guy caught me on the river. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny. He's silly.
That would be a stupid thing because that means they are not delivering to this entire apartment complex. Which that would be stupid if it was for one person not being at the door immediately.
But I mean, it's a thing that could happen though. They probably immediately after depending how long you had to wait. What was it, like maybe no more than 5 minutes?
Oh no, it wasn't even before the late period. They just came early.
I'm genuinely saying it wouldn't surprise me if that's the reason why though. Which that's kind of funny.
Like,
That's funny.
you're just having the time of your life, aren't you?
Yeah, caught me.
Well, oh, you get some Indian food then. This has a 25 and a...
I'm about to take these fellows with the cleaners.
What?
Bet something crazy. So I can just like raise it. Come on, let's just nickel and dime, nickel and dime. Oh, come on, just like raise it just a little. I want a slice of that pie. Yeah, I should have the best hand. There's a potential flush though. Let's do it. Oh, there went that viewer I had for about a total of 30 seconds. I really wish you would have like went stupid crazy because I would have kept raising. Cause like, oh, flush would have beaten me.
I apparently have 2 people watching my stream.
I didn't even notice.
I can't remember if
just coming out of the woods.
I can't remember if I put on my stream, or not my YouTube stream, my Twitch stream. I can't remember if I put on my Twitch stream my YouTube channel.
Huh, I don't know. And this guy's about to friend me, man. I can just feel it. So that's how it typically works, man. When one guy starts to get funky and down, where they usually start bouncing off of him, it's like,
Friend me now.
It's a cool way to make friends, but man, you know you'll never play them ever again. Like, I made like 2 friends, like, this past week on Xbox, and like, I never talked to them again.
They just fill up your friend list.
Eventually I get rid of them, but, you know, it's... Like I said, I really wish I liked the way the Xbox 360 did it better, where it took an invite that's sent and then it to be accepted on the other end, not like necessarily like more of a following type thing. Because then all it does is like literally just... all it does is like clog your lane, pretty much. I had a fair king, so I'd read it.
I don't have anything good.
You're just playing because they play it.
I'm trying to...
Pair 1 it for him. He had a pair 7s, holy cow. If I just stuck with my hand, I would have won. I'm gonna get the oops. Give me that oops. Give me that oops. There it is, oops. Dagnabbit. I got 16,066. No, 1666. Number of the beast. Hell and fire is born to be released. Now at least play it. Can we get to the flop, please? Let's get to the flop. Let's get to the flop.
Why not?
Thank you. I just want to see what the flop is, and then we can play from there. Possible flush. Possible pairs.
What am I looking at?
Yes, what are you looking at, Mr. Powers and Vaja?
Hopefully some money.
Everyone's nickel and diamond. Let's go. Havana Nights is active now for the boost.
Okay.
You gonna keep nickel and diamond? Nickel and dime, nickel and dime. I am looking forward to doing Chrono Cross, though. I am looking forward to that.
And we'll do that Friday again on the one condition.
Well, we'd probably do Zelda first. I know that's been itching you probably harder.
No, I don't. I actually want to kind of get into Chrono Cross as well.
So we're gonna have it like true race style, or we're gonna have it completion based, or are you gonna come up with a point system to kind of
For Chrono Cross?
Yeah, because you know, like you have to like play it through twice to like, truly beat it. Or,
I
like,
think
3
that's
times
gonna be up to you on that condition. How do you want to play that?
Because I was like really in like a Donkey Kong Country kind of race mode, and I was like, you'd have to come up with like essentially like how like Mario Party does it, where like you have like essentially 3 trophies, and then whoever wins 2 of the 3, like you'd want to go like 1 first to beat it, 1 whoever completes it or completes most of it and still beats it.
I mean,
but I don't quite know what you would consider a 3rd check mark to kind of make sure it kind of fits in the middle.
So, what was the 2 options you gave me?
Well, I was like, how are we gonna do it? Like full completion percentage? Because in Chrono Cross's case, you fully beat it by getting everyone in your party.
Or you have to play it a couple times, right?
Right. You'd have to, I think, beat it like 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
Which would still be a very long run because the game itself, as long as it is. I'm not playing that hand, even though I really want to. I really, really want to.
So we could do the best of all the runs. So completing it is just the caveat of the tournament being ended. But we could do it where at every run we take like an inventory of how many people did you have, how many stats, all that stuff. The only thing is I don't know all the stats to go like, yeah, that's a reasonable thing.
Well, you have party members, and then you have items. And I think you can beat the game without all the items because I've beaten it without all the items.
She just wants to take us out.
Like I said, I'm not playing that.
I have a 2 pair.
That's good, but I think she might have the straight. If she's got a 5-6. Or a potential flush. There's the flush if you got. Nice, good job.
Yes!
Bravo. Bravo, get them chips. Someone's getting that second surge here before...
Leveled up again!
I'm about to level up as well. I would like to play until I level up, and then, you know, we can call it there. I think I have another hand or 2 before I do.
We'll keep doing that, and then I'll check the time and see how close it is. Or actually, we'll just do that, and then we'll end it with whatever.
Not playing that hand, though. This table's getting crazy, though, man. It's getting to get really edgy.
Edgy table.
Getting edgy.
But yeah, if we could find some stats to do, that wouldn't be bad. And we could also kind of mirror that into the Zelda one as well. I mean, it's up to you. Which one do you think would be most interesting to start?
The tricky thing is, are we going to be doing it based on... Excuse me. Because, you know, you can do save states. Or we're going to do it where you have to save it at the actual checkpoint.
I think we should do save states if we're going to do Zelda because of all the slight issues we had.
Obviously that, yeah. Yeah, like you have to, because if you can get stuck in a lag spot or something and like lose an entire gameplay worth of stuff. I was referring to Chrono Cross specifically.
In Chrono Cross, it's really up to you. You've done it before on the emulator side, so it's not like it's not like the randomizer where it could actually glitch you to death.
Right. The thing is, I can't remember how long you'd have to play between save states. Because I know sometimes it could be like an hour and a half to 2 hours, I think. Unless you backtrack to a save state.
What?
I know, and
But it would be on Fridays.
You can always save in the overworld.
But it would be on Fridays. So if it goes past,
exactly.
it goes past.
Right.
So it's not that big of a concern. So I would say it's not that big concern.
Okay. Well, we'll do save states unless, like, both of us deem it necessary to actually, you know, call it out the save state. Well, because my mentality is, and this could be part of, like, the race element of it. Because you can always save it in the overworld. Like, you never have to actually go to a triangle to save it. You can always just get to an overworld map.
Yeah.
And then just save it from there. So you never technically always... So whenever we call it, it could be kind of a fair thing. Just get to a thing and save it, and then we'll go from there. Or you could do it where, like, if you don't get to that whenever we call it, you have to suffer the penalty. So before you go to do something, you know, we're getting close to time, you got to make sure, like, oh, I'll save it here, and if I don't get to a safe point between now and the stopping point.
So like a warning time?
But that would be... Right. Like we can still stream for like a dead hour. And you gotta just make sure, like, no matter what, if you make it to a safe spot or not, the game, you have to quit the game, and then just whatever time you miss in between, it's just lost time. That's how the racing aspect could be applied, if you wanted to go that route.
Or,
you know, it's more of a thought, you know,
or
think about it.
A better way to enact the penalty without having to figure out all that calculation and stuff is whenever we call it, okay, that's when the race begins to get to the save spot, okay? If you can get to the save spot quicker, your playtime will be less. And then at the very end, whoever has the more playtime, that's subtracted from their score.
I don't know if I'd go that deep. Because my mentality is...
Oh, you had a good one.
Yeah, I did. This is a split pot, though.
Yeah, because it's a straight. That's why I just kept playing.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it's the straight. Okay. Yes. Keep going on it, then.
Okay. Just like Zoda, how we have, like, the stipulation, just generally just beat it. You don't need to get all the items to beat it, but generally you kind of sort of have to, in theory. How about when the stipulations for Chrono Cross is you have to get all party members and beat the game after you've acquired all the party members. You have to finish that run to the boss.
So I'm guessing there's a new game plus, right?
Yeah, I think that's how it works.
Because I'm like, I don't know how you get all the party members if you only can get them in certain pads. So there has to be a new game plus or something like that.
There's something like it, but I can't remember how it works. Because I'm gonna say I think it takes you back to the menu. I think.
So, like,
because I've never acquired all the members in a playthrough. Like, there's still there's some that I've never gotten, but it'd be kind of fun to kind of have to, just run through it. I mean, even if you just beat it one time, I guess, you know.
I'll look into it. I have to look into some, like, look into the states that Chrono Cross ends at and see what values are of value. Either way, I'm predicting we're not doing Chrono Cross for multiple months. I'm predicting we're going to slip in and out of it.
Yeah.
Because Chrono Cross, just one round is a good number of hours.
Oh, yeah.
So...
I could go check and see if I have my old save state, and I can tell you how long it took me to beat it.
I could just check online real quick.
You could, but there's like with the new game plus, you can I think that's something about the new game plus is you can immediately access the final boss fight immediately. Because I want to say like the world record's like 5-minute playtime. Because you have immediate access to the boss after you get a new game plus.
So the completionist average rating is 62 hours.
Wow.
The main story alone race is 37 hours and a half. With the fastest ever being, or the fastest of any percentile, which makes very little sense to me. I'm good. I'm not gonna throw out all my money. Any percentile is 8 minutes 39 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, because like whenever you get New Game Plus, you have like this. I think it's like a time maker or something. I can't remember the specific item, but there's an item you can get. You go to the beach, where like you get where you jump time, and you activate it there, and it lets you go straight to the boss. That's the reason why I was like, maybe the best completionist run would be all party members, then you immediately go there and beat the boss, and then you can declare yourself, you know.
Well, I'll have to find it. I have to find
it. It's your debate, though. Like I said, I've never acquired all the party members, so it'd be kind of fun to still have to kind of. It's up to you, though. Like I said, it's going to be a really long game to do, anyways. So just beating it would be just a marvel alone.
Yeah.
I think
yeah, the new game. You can get a new game plus speed run very quickly. 8 minutes 39 seconds.
The good thing is the flush is very unlikely here.
I wish it told me what each one of these means. Oh, that's another thing we could add into that property.
What's that?
What levels are every character?
No, I don't know, because then you could do that thing where you just go into a corner and you just grind and killing little things and grinding it up.
But that wastes his time.
But that's the thing. That's kind of what I was talking about. How I didn't like the concept. That's the reason why I said you need a third trophy, because technically, nice, well played.
Well, what I would think is you'd have 3 things that give you plus points, and 3 things that give you minus points. So like longer time, -1 point, and all that.
I leveled up.
You leveled
so
up.
We'll go whenever you're done.
Okay, give me a quick second to.
I think we're like a few minutes out. We can play another hand or two if you want, just to finish up this little conversation.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find my YouTube. There it is. Okay.
Good thing is you got some of your chips back tonight.
Yep, I'm good to leave whenever we are.
Next, we'll finish this conversation and then call it.
Okay. But yeah, so my mindset is you have a couple negative points, you have a couple positive points, and then we calculate the total.
Let's do it. Let's go and keep raising this table. I don't want to raise. Come on, baby, raise. Oh.
So, like... So I think I'm going to quit my stream here after this hand.
Okay.
Just because I'd much, if
I'll
we're
do
gonna
it.
continue discussing this, I'd much rather be 100% focused
Okay. Fair enough.
and be taking notes.
Alright.
I would say goodbye to anyone who's watching, but no one's watching.
I had like one person pop in for like.
I have 2 people watching my Twitch stream.
You have an audio feed for it, or is it
No.
just?
It most likely is just the game audio.
Well, the good thing is I've won this hand.
I don't have anything.
Yeah, I got 2 pair. I got 2 pair, and I got the high 2 pair. Like a 3 of a kind could beat me, but it's one of those kind of things where no one's betting like they got a 3 of a kind.
Nice. Well, I'm getting out of here.
Yep, and I shall do the same.
Okay. Alright, 7,000 chips out time.
How much progress did I make here?
2 levels.
I have to win 5 hands this week with 5 flushes to get the extra crate.
And just because I bet my subscribers are gonna love it, we're gonna go through the loot crates. I got 1 rare and 1 normal.
All you gotta do is like cut that into like a 2-minute clip of you opening up loot crates, and you'll get like views.
Oh, promise
Sitting
me.
with loot crates, man.
I've seen the rated videos.
Just loot crates.
Yep. I got red smokes
Ooh.
and I got right earrings for mares, the Magnum plugs.
It's kind of cool that you got like male earrings and not gonna get like female earrings that you can't use.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's some stuff you'll never see.
It's okay, my hair kind of covers it up, so it doesn't help me any.
I got 2 rare loot cases, which is cool.
Okay.
How much is it gonna cost to upgrade this loot crate?
Let's see. Made an extra 2,000 on the thing. Buy a boost. How much is a boost? Real money. I'm not buying a real money.
Alright, I gained 5,000 tokens off of that. I upgraded a rare loot crate up to a super duper rare, legendary super exotic rare crate, and got like 5,000 tokens off of that.
Okay. That's not bad.
I'm gonna turn all my normal loot crates into rare crates, and then I'll just hold on to them. I get some more
So I'm ending my
money
stream
also.
now. So
Alright. Bye bye.